Parker Schnabel, the young star of gold Rush, dropped a bombshell that no one saw coming. He declared he was bankrupt after his partner allegedly stole everything. Fans who believed Parker's life was a glittering success were stunned to uncover a deeper, darker truth. How could everything fall apart for someone who once seemed unstoppable? Love, trust, and financial fallout. Parker's struggles extended beyond the mine. His relationship with Ashley Yu, the Australian veterinary nurse who appeared in Gold Rush Season 7, seemed promising at first. Ashley even worked alongside him, supporting the operations, but mining fallout is not a relationship-friendly lifestyle. The pressures of the job ultimately led to their breakup in 2017. Parker later admitted he wasn't the best partner. The emotional fallout was evident, but now fans are discovering there may have been a financial cost too. Parker's shocking claim, "I'm bankrupt, she stole everything," suggests a betrayal that cut deep. Whether she refers to Ashley or someone else remains unclear, but the toll on Parker's finances and trust is undeniable. Growing up Gold Shadow. Born in 1994 in Hannes, Alaska, Parker grew up surrounded by mining. His grandfather, John Schnabel, was the family's mining kingpin, running the business and passing down priceless knowledge. Parker, just a kid, would tag along on mining expeditions. By the age of 5, he was digging alongside his grandfather, learning about hard work, grit, and the dream of striking gold. When his grandfather passed away, Parker, only 16 years old, stepped up to take over the family business. This marked the beginning of his rapid rise to mining fame. Young, ambitious, and confident, Parker quickly became a key player in the gold mining world. From millions to mining fame mounting pressure. By his late teens, Parker struck a pivotal deal with fellow mining legend Tony Beats. This gave him access to prime land and set him up for major success. And deliver he did, pulling in millions of dollars worth of gold. Before turning 25, audiences were hooked. Parker became the poster boy for perseverance, overcoming challenges, and achieving massive paydays. But behind the scenes, the reality was far more complex. The weight of expectations, the pressure to deliver, and the immense costs of running a mining operation began to take their toll on TV. Parker seemed unshakable. Off-screen, the stress was mounting. The mining world isn't all cheers and gold-weighing celebrations. It's a high-stakes industry with staggering expenses: buying equipment, maintaining machinery, and paying labor every dollar he invested. Dominion Creek. Back into the business was a gamble. One such gamble was Dominion Creek, where Parker poured $15 million into a project with seemingly endless potential. Unfortunately, it turned out to be far from a gold mine, leaving him financially strained. Risks that cost more than gold. Gold mining has always been about taking risks, and Parker has never shied away from a gamble. Yet risking your trust on someone close can be far more devastating than a failed mining operation. This betrayal shook Parker to his core, leaving him to rebuild not just his business, but also his faith in others. Holding on to resilience despite Parker's resilience. Parker's resilience remains his greatest asset. Even in the face of financial disaster, he continues to stand by his loyal crew, those who work grueling hours under harsh conditions to keep his operation running. While cutting back might make financial sense, Parker's commitment to his team speaks to his loyalty and leadership. Mining is an emotional and physical grind. The constant pressure to succeed, the unpredictability of results, and the public scrutiny of being a reality TV star have amplified Parker's struggles. Every failure and personal hardship plays out under the watchful eyes of millions of fans. The breaking point. Parker's recent declaration of bankruptcy feels like a breaking point. Years of stress, risks, and betrayal culminating in this shocking moment. The gold mining world is ruthless. One wrong move can mean the difference between striking it rich and losing everything. Yet Parker has always been defined by his willingness to take risks, and this resilience may be what saves him once again. For Parker Schnabel, gold mining has never just been about finding gold, it's about overcoming obstacles. No matter how insurmountable they seem, Parker Schnabel has become a household name in gold mining thanks to his relentless drive. On Gold Rush, the young miner who rose to fame as a determined kid learning the ropes under his grandfather John Schnabel at the Big Nugget Mine in Hannis, Alaska, has experienced highs that most could barely imagine. Parker's journey hasn't been smooth. Sailing in the early season's equipment, failures, sloppy crews, and constant setbacks tested his resilience, yet his unwavering determination kept him moving forward. Parker turned failures into lessons, sharpening his skills and refusing to give up. That stubborn streak is what separates dreamers from doers, and Parker's refusal to take no for an answer eventually paid off. His first major breakthrough came when he leased a claim at Scrayer Creek in the Klondike. It was a gamble, but by the end of the season, Parker had hauled in an impressive amount of gold, surpassing the totals of many established miners. From that point, his success only snowballed. In subsequent seasons, Parker and his crew pulled in thousands of ounces of gold worth millions of dollars each year. The stakes got higher, and so did the rewards, but Parker's ambition came with a price. The pressure to succeed and outperform previous seasons was relentless. He rarely stopped to celebrate his victories. Instead, he pushed harder, taking bigger risks. One of his boldest moves was dropping $15 million on a new claim at Dominion Creek, naming it the Money Pit. The risk was massive, but the payout was equally huge. His team mined thousands of ounces of gold in just 6 months, proving once again that Parker's instincts were sharp. Still, success in gold mining doesn't come without challenges. Parker's life under the spotlight has been both a blessing and a curse. Fame brought opportunities that most miners could only dream of, but it also put his personal life under intense scrutiny. Every triumph and misstep became a storyline for millions to dissect. When his relationship with Ashley ended, it wasn't just personal heartbreak, it was public fodder. Social media only amplified the pressure. Platforms like Instagram and Twitter gave Parker a way to connect with fans, but they also magnified rumors, criticism, and relentless opinions. Recent discussions about his financial troubles spread quickly, with many jumping to conclusions without knowing the full story. For Parker, managing his public image became just another challenge on top of running his mining operations. Through it all, one thing has remained constant: Parker's passion for mining. The thrill of the hunt, the hope of finding something extraordinary is what drives him, even when everything else feels like it's falling apart. His love for mining is something no setback, betrayal, or financial trouble can take away. As Parker faces some of the toughest challenges of his life, navigating betrayal, financial instability, and personal struggles, his story is far from over. He's been knocked down before, but he always stands back up, ready to fight his way forward. True success, after all, isn't just about how much gold you dig up. It's about resilience, grit, and the strength to overcome life's hardest blows. This chapter of Parker's life is his chance to rebuild, not just financially, but emotionally and mentally. It's an opportunity to reflect on what success truly means, redefine his goals, and prove to himself and the world why he's one of the toughest miners out there. Parker Schnabel's journey is a reminder that setbacks can pave the way for comebacks, and that true grit comes from pushing forward, even when the odds seem impossible. The road ahead may be uncertain, but Parker has never let challenges stop him. Before his story is about more than survival, it's about transformation. It's about rising above the ruins of setbacks, learning from betrayal, and finding new ways to succeed. For Parker, the next chapter could very well be his greatest yet.